Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waha Rakakwadash. Double honors and blessings for the apostles, elders, and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well and teach us this truth of the Bible, the Holy Scriptures. Salutations and blessings and prayers for the 144,000, the 1/3, and the rest of the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, men, women, and children that are scattered abroad. My name is Aria Al Yahawada of GMS Hawaii, coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing, it's edifying. The name of the Heavenly Father is, as we always say, Yahweh, which means He is, I am, He exists, because He does. His name is not Yah, His name is not Jehovah, Yahuwah, or none of that. So if that's who you're praying to, you're just wasting your breath. The Lord is not listening to you. He's not dealing with you. And His only begotten Son, the firstborn spirit created, right? His name is Yahushai, which means Savior and Deliverer of the nation of Israel, only the 12 tribes of Israel. And according to Scripture, when Yahushai returns, makes His second coming to destroy this wicked place, earth, Esau's kingdom, which is what inspired me to do this lesson. I was just, as you can see on the page, I was just scrolling through Samsung News, which is where I usually go to see what's going on around the world if I don't check the news on TV. And as you can see, it's all bad news. All bad news. Extreme weather threatens millions. Oregon rolls back drug decriminalization. White House denounces Israeli strike. Tornado threats. Heavy rain and snow expected. See, all bad news, man. This place is, as Elder Apostle Aramla said one time in his video, this place is ripe for destruction. This place needs to be destroyed, needs to fucking go. There's nothing good about America. Nothing. And if you think it's all good, then you're delusional and you're just not paying attention, you know? So my first precept came to mind through the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Hashai. We're going to go to a oldie but goodie, right? Job chapter 9. Salakia for my phone being slow. Ooh, look at that. Open right up to Job. That's the spirit. The Wadi Yahweh Shemi Hashai. Job chapter 9, right? And verse 24, what does it say? Why is the world so wicked? Why is there so much wickedness? Why is there so much crime and the like? This is why. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked one? We always bring this out. The wicked is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Who's the president of the United States? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Edom means red. He's not white, he's red. Okay? But he's ruling the earth. That's why there's so much wickedness going on. Plain and simple and straight to the point. There's no mathematics involved. You don't have to do no calculus or algebra to know this clear fact that the earth is wicked. There's wickedness going on because it's ruled by the hand of the wicked. You see? He covered the faces of the judges, identity theft, a clear example. That's why people call on Jesus, that's not the Lord's name. His name is Yahushai. That's why they changed his face from a so-called black man, okay, to a so-called white man. Identity theft. He covered the faces of the judges. It says, if not him, where and who is he? See? We know who the devil is. Now, there's two devils. There's the spiritual devil, the spirit Satan, who works for Yahweh Shemi Hashai. But Esau Edom is the physical devil. Okay? He's the physical counterpart of the devil of Satan that's walking this earth. So I'm gonna just hit on some of these, and it's just see where the spirit takes me, pretty much. I didn't have no precepts written out or nothing like that. I just felt motivated to do a lesson. Because that's what we do here at Great Millstone. We look at the world according to prophecies, according to prophecy, which brings to mind another precept. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Speaking of prophecy, let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Okay, and we're gonna go to the top to see what it's about. Signs of Hamashiach's return. NLT, Yahushai foretells the future. So see here in Matthew chapter 24, Yahushai, the Son of the Most High, he was prophesying. He was telling his disciples what's going to happen in the future. They thought he was speaking about back then. But when he was telling them that when he was prophesying these prophecies, he wasn't speaking about back then. He was speaking about now, 2,000 years later. You see? So if you want to know how close we are to the end of Esau's system of things, you go to Matthew chapter 24. Is one of the places you can go to see what Yahweh Shai said. Okay? I got another precept I'm going to bring out real quick. This is Second Esdras. This place is and you can't say, you can say if you want to, that things have always been bad. There's always been crime and what have you. And that's true, but not on the level that it's on today. You see, that's why we go to prophecy, because prophecy shows us that when prophecies come true, it shows, number one, that we're living in prophetic times. You look at the prophecies and say, oh, the Bible said this was going to happen. The Bible said that was going to happen. And it's happening. This is Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world. Not the end of the earth. When it says the end of the world, it means the end of his rulership. You see, the end of his rulership, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when this world is brought down by nuclear fire, nuclear destruction, and the chariots of the Lord, Esau is going to be destroyed, the so-called white man. There's not going to be any more fucking presidential elections. There's not going to be no more President Biden or President Trump. No. The rulership that's coming into place is going to be Yahushai, the rulership of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, led by number one, Yahushai, and then King David right behind him. Okay? That's why it says, for Esau is the end of the world. We're living in the end of Esau's world, the end of his rulership. And Jacob, Yahweh Ba'ashim Shai, is the beginning of it that follows. Okay? So now let's go back to Matthew chapter 24. Now I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, Salakia for the chicken in the background, but they've been hanging out in the neighborhood lately making noise. But nonetheless, the show must go on. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the disciples came to Yahushai, and they were asking him, tell us some things to look out for. Tell us some signs to look out for, to let us know that the end of the world is coming and that your return is near. And Yahushua gave them plenty of signs. See? He says, it says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. So don't be deceived by all these false prophets out here and all these camps popping up. All these camps that don't use the Lord's name. They don't know the Lord's name. They don't keep the laws. They eat whatever they want to eat. They do whatever they want to do. Yahweh Shai said, don't be deceived by that. See verse 5, he said, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And how often do we see that? How often do we see these false prophets pop up saying that they're the Lord? That they call themselves Jesus, and that ain't even the Lord's name. See? It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. We see that. We see wars and rumors of wars going on all around the world. Ukraine, that's just one of many, you know. You got the thing going on over there with Hamas and Israel and what have you. Wars and rumors of wars. These things aren't just happening. This is prophecy. Showing what? Showing that we are living in the end of Esau's world, the end of this world, the end of this rulership. Everything that's going on around the world, if you look at it like we do here at Great Millstone, we see the things that are going on around the world and we compare it to prophecy. And they all line up with prophecy. Wars, rumors of wars. He says, see that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So basically, it has to get worse before it gets better. Things are going to get worse and worse. We're living in a time where, as Elder Apostle Tahar said, we hope and pray this is the year of Jacob's trouble. Because when Jacob's trouble kicks in, it's not only going to be bad for Jacob, for you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's going to be bad for the whole earth. See, for the whole earth. Let me bring up that precept. Let's see. I'm in front of my computer right now. Jacob's trouble ain't just going to be bad for Jacob. It's going to be bad for the whole world. So don't get it twisted. Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Let's go to that. Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Yeah, you got these people out there thinking, oh, Jacob's trouble is going to be bad just for Jacob. Hell no, it's going to be bad for the whole earth. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And the Jacob that's going to be saved out of it is the hopeful elect. See? It says so that none is like it. It's going to be a time like never before on earth. And it's going to affect everybody. It's going to affect everybody. Not just you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So let's go back to Matthew 24. More signs that Yahweh Shai prophesied about, showing that we're living in the end and that his return is near. See, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, which we see that, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Right? And speaking of earthquakes, that was one of the topics on the Samsung News. Look at that. Powerful earthquake rocks Taiwan buildings, seen collapse, causes tsunami warning. See, that's a prophecy. You see, it says right there in verse 7, and earthquakes in diverse places. That earthquake is a sign, a major sign that we are living in the end, that we're close to this place being destroyed. And those of us here at Great Millstone who do these lessons and fear Yahweh Ba'Shem Hashai and put our trust and faith in him, we look forward to this place being destroyed. I'm sick of this fucking place. I cry out to the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Hashai. I complain to him all the time. I'm tired of working, man. I'm tired of living around these fucking heathens. I'm tired of working around these heathens. I'm tired of shopping around them. I'm tired of the whole system. But, We have to wait on Yahweh Shemi Shai. We have to trust in him. Pray to him for strength. Pray to him, pray to Yahweh Shemi Shai for protection, guidance, and direction. Pray to him for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's the only way we can cope with this wicked place, man. Salakia, for 1 second, let me turn the fan on. Because I'm starting to get a little heated. Yeah, that's the only way we get through this place is by praying to Yahweh Shemi Shai for the strength, guidance, and protection. You know, that's how we survive this. That's the only way. But I know I cry out to the Lord all the time. I'm sick of this place, man. Sick of listening to these fucking chickens in the neighborhood. Sick of working around heathens. Just sick of it all, man. But what can you do? This is the Bible tells us America is our place of judgment for going off to the Lord. So you have to deal with it. See, another way I deal with it is by doing these lessons, by prophesying about it, knowing that it's coming to an end pretty soon. It's not going to be like this all the time. You have to deal with the neighbors. Salaki, I just lit an incense. Got to deal with these neighbors smelling like they cooking something they fucking found on the road. I'm sick of this place, man. But the end is coming. What other stories they got? Impatient New Yorker drags body off subway carriage and bid to get train moving. Just wickedness, man. This place is ripe for destruction, ready to go. But let's get back to prophecy. Look at verse 8. Yahweh Shai said, all these are the beginnings of sorrows. See, this is just the beginning. NLT says, but all this is only the first of the birth pains with more to come. See, when it says birth pains, remember I read 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Well, Yahweh Shai was likening the destruction of this place, the end of this wicked society, this wicked kingdom, like a woman having birth pains. You know, when she has that birth pains, that means that baby is about to be born. So Yahweh Shai said, all these are the beginnings of sorrows. NLT says, but all this is only the first of the birth pains with more to come. So he likened to a woman giving birth to a new baby. The kingdom is likened to a new baby, a new child coming in, a new rulership. And the rulership of who? Yahweh Shemi Shai, where righteousness is going to dwell. See? And whether you believe it or not, if you believe it, great. Then the Lord has given you to put the spirit on you to believe it. But most people don't believe this. That's why the scriptures say the slain of the Lord shall be many. Because many people are going to be destroyed, starting with the 2/3 of Israel. You wicked Jakes. You wicked so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You don't believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai. You don't believe in keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why we have scoffers. Scoffers just don't believe. And that's okay. Because you're playing the role the Lord meant for you to play, an unbeliever. And unbelievers are going to be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed death by pain, the scriptures say. You know? So, more prophecies Yahweh Shai spoke of. You know, persecution. Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and shall be hated of all nations. All these are prophecies to come. You know? And let's go to verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. What is iniquity? Iniquity is wickedness, criminal activity, crime. That's why we see so much crime today, because we're living in the last days. We're close to the time where Yahweh Shai is going to return. okay, and the world is going to end. Iniquity, there it is. It's a Greek word, anomia. It says the condition of without law. That's how people are living today, like there's no law. Like you can just rape, rob, steal, and murder whenever you want, however you want. It says because ignorant of it, because of violating it, contempt and violation of law, iniquity, wickedness, just straight out wickedness. You know, that's a sign of Yahweh's return and a sign of the end of this world. You see, it says, verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Only those of us who fear Yahweh Bashim Shai, who put our trust and faith in him, are going to endure to the end. Because Yahweh Bashim Shai has to save you. There's no other way you can be saved from the coming destruction. Only by the hand of Yahweh Bashim Shai. See, and you can go to Psalm 91 for that. You know, the secret place of the Most High. That's in these scriptures. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the let me get that. Let me get that because I don't want to chop it up. Gotta hold my phone. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. Wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, the only way you're gonna survive the coming disaster is by having this wisdom and knowledge from Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because if you have that wisdom and knowledge, you're going to have that faith and that fear of the Lord and that trust in him. Let's see, it's in the book. There's so much precepts on wisdom and knowledge, you know. Let's see, Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge, and where is that wisdom and knowledge? In these scriptures, in these Bible, which are the words of Yahweh Bashim Shai. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the times. That's going to give you stability. Wisdom and knowledge. And strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. If you don't fear Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're going to be destroyed, plain and simple. Because that means you don't have this wisdom and knowledge. That means you don't believe in him. That means you're probably one of those people who eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. Abominable foods. And you're going to be destroyed, you know? So, as I said, I was just scrolling through Samsung News, mostly bad news, an indication of the times that we're living in, the wickedness that's going on, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And that's where we're at right now. So, Oregon, I meant to hit on that. Oregon rolls back drug criminalization. Let me see what that says. I think they're allowing people to do drugs in Oregon with no consequences. Let's see. What it says, look at this. Public sightings of people more openly consuming drugs became more common after the passage of Measure 110. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. It says Oregon has approved a state law that recriminalizes drug possession. The law rolls back an experimental policy, the most liberal drug measures in the United States. So basically, in Oregon, they passed a law allowing people to use drugs openly. It says the new legislation penalizes those possessing small amounts of drugs with probation and up to 180 days in jail. So they're basically saying you can use drugs. See, iniquity, increasing, abounding. And Yahweh Shai said, when you see these things like this happening, know that the end is near. Know that his return is near. So his return is near. This place is about to go down, about to be destroyed. And we welcome it, you know, because we know better days are coming. Trust and believe. We look forward to the day when righteousness will dwell on the earth. It says the governor said the state still aims to provide a path for drug treatment rather than punishing drug users. And one thing we can say about drug treatment, that shit don't work. That just whets the appetite for drug users to want to use more drugs. See? Um, it says state leaders admitted, however, that there were several implementation issues, roadblocks to rehabilitation remain, and the upswing in fentanyl overdoses caused an uproar in the state. See, the only thing that's going to make things better is the kingdom of Yahweh Shemi Shai that's soon to come. Look at it. Look at what it says right there. In cities like Portland, sightings of people openly using drugs on streets, sidewalks, and in front of stores increased, and images appeared in national media. See? This place is through, man. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler told the New York Times the truth is that addiction rates and overdose rates skyrocket. See? But as I read the first precept, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked rules this place. All governmental systems are wicked. They don't have no answer, no cure for what's going on. The only cure for this place is destruction, which Yahweh Shem Hashai is going to bring. So that's pretty much all I had to say about that. You know, this place is fucking through, man. So Lord willing, this was edifying. On to the next one. Shalom.